Hi, Todd VanDenburg here with VanDenburg Capital Management and another Uncommon Sense update. So as we sit here in about the third week of February, again, so far so good. Sounds redundant. I've said that I think the past few weeks, but it is so far so good. Right now we sit at about where we were back in December before the market corrected. We had all that volatility. So for some people that like maybe went to sleep on December 1st and then woke up today and took a look at their portfolios, they'd basically go, oh, so it was a pretty uneventful, quarter. We all know different. It's been volatile, but that's what it is. It's just volatility. The Federal Reserve will be speaking here in the next couple of hours to talk about their thought processes for interest rate increases over the rest of 2019. We're going to watch them pretty closely because the Federal Reserve policy, if they raise interest rates, super fast, then that can cause problems. And if they don't raise interest rates at all, that's not going to cause a problem in the short term, but it could cause problems if we start to experience some economic problems, and then they don't have much room to actually lower interest rates because they've kept interest rates too low for too long. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about today. What I want to talk about today is something that I saw in the media early this morning that was on CNBC, and it was a headline that said, "We're about to trip an indicator that over the last 70 years, with 100% accuracy, has predicted a recession." And that indicator is basically this. When the unemployment rate goes up 0.5% from its low, their assertion is a recession comes. And yeah, I mean, technically, maybe they're right. But what isn't happening is when the unemployment rate goes up by 0.5%, a recession doesn't happen the next week. And in some cases, it didn't actually ever happen. So I'm not sure where they get their 100% accuracy number, but the chart that I pulled down from the St. Louis Fed is pretty clear. There is not a direct correlation between a rising unemployment rate of 0.5% and like anything near an immediate recession. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it could be a year before a recession happens. And a lot of other indicators, a lot of other factors can cause that recession that have nothing to do with the unemployment rate. So why is the unemployment rate rising? Well, primarily it's because the number of people that are actually looking for jobs has increased because hundreds of thousands of people who had given up looking for work have re-entered the search for a job. So now the Labor Department counts them as unemployed. Said a different way, when they were unemployed sitting at home not looking for work, the Department of Labor did not consider them unemployed because they'd given up looking for work. The Department of Labor only counts them as unemployed when they actually get out of the chair and go look for a job. So the fact that more people are getting out of their chairs and going and looking for jobs, that's actually a good thing. And if you needed any, and again, the rising unemployment rate can also often, when you look at what might cause it, maybe it's an economic slowdown. Maybe employers aren't hiring anymore. Well, when you look at the most recent jobs numbers, what you see is that the number of open jobs in the United States has actually gone up to 7.3 million, the largest number ever. So we have more open jobs right now than ever before in our country's history. So if anything, it isn't that employers aren't hiring, so the unemployment rate's going up. It's the opposite. It's employers are looking for so many people that people are getting off the couch and going and taking those jobs. And that's a good thing for the economy. So I know I was a little long-winded on that, but these headlines are making me crazy because, such negativity can cause people that just read the headline to say, oh no, if a recession's coming, I should sell a bunch of stuff. I should not buy as much stuff. I should, increase my savings even more. And that can actually cause the economic problems that people are afraid of. And we just don't want to see that happen. So that's why I keep putting out these updates. So that was your update. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a like, give us a share, and I'll be back next week with another Uncommon Sense update. Thanks for watching.